Welcome back to Quick Day Ministry with them. This is number 19, and I'm blessed to have you here today. We're finally in Job. My first time ever reading Job, so I think this is gonna be super great. I'm gonna take in as much as I can from Job because Job is someone that I've learned about that has been like I would think. Well, it's up to God, but like if Job, like after Jesus Christ, if there was another role model, I would think it'd be personally Job. Not gonna lie, but I don't know why I act like I ain't got no energy. But we're gonna get straight into it. So yeah, quick summary with Devin. That's what we're doing. Alright, so there was once a man named Job who lived in the land of Uzi. I don't know, Uzi. So Uz. I don't know. He was blameless, a man of complete integrity. He feared God and stayed away from evil. He had 3 daughters, 7 sons. He owned 7,000 sheep, which is crazy. 7,000 sheep. He had 3,000 camels, 500 teams of oxen, and 500 female donkeys. He also had many servants. He was, in fact, the richest man in the area. So Job would always invite all his kids over. Okay, so yeah, he would take all his sons. They would prepare feasts in their homes. And all right, there we go. And they would invite their 3 sisters to celebrate with them. And then Job would purify his children. He would get up in the morning and offer a burnt offering for each of them, perhaps saying, "Perhaps my children have sinned against and cursed God in their hearts." And that was his regular practice. He wanted to make sure that his children had a fair chance at heaven. Super great. So one day the members of the heavenly court came to present themselves before the Lord, and the accuser Satan came with them. "Where have you come from?" the Lord asked Satan. Satan asked the Lord, "I've been patrolling the earth, watching everything." The Lord asked Satan, "Have you noticed my servant Job? He is the finest man of all earth. He is blameless, a man of complete integrity. He fears God and stays away from evil." Satan replied, "Yes, but you put a wall of protection around him, and he has home and his property. You have what is it called? You made him prosper in everything he does. Look how rich he is. But reach out and take everything he has, and he will surely curse you to your face." And then the Lord said, "All right, guess what? Go ahead and do whatever you want with him, but don't do anything physically to him." So Satan left the Lord's presence, and then guess what? 3 messengers were sent. The first one said, "The fire of God's fallen from heaven and burnt your sheep up." And guess what? That was 7,000 sheep just like that. Done. So 3 bands of chandelier raiders came and stole all his camels. He had how many camels? 3,000 camels. And killed your servants. That's tough. Very tough. While he was still speaking, another messenger arrived. He said, "While your daughters and sons were feasting, a sudden powerful wind swept in from the wilderness and hit your house on all sides. The house collapsed, and all your children are dead. I'm the only one who stood up to tell you." Escaped to tell you. Job stood up and tore his robe off in grief. Then he shaved his head and fell to the ground to worship. He said, "I came naked from my mother's womb, and I will be naked when I leave. The Lord gave me what I had, and the Lord has taken it away. Praise the name of the Lord." That is a super good verse right there. Like, super powerful that Job is still praising him. If you want that verse, it is Job chapter 1, verse 21. In all of this, Job did not sin by blaming God. Oh, yeah. So we're in Job chapter 1 through 4. Yeah, that's basically what the chapters were. I'm sorry if I didn't tell you. But yeah, hopefully you already read. But yeah, so the second test came. And then Satan asked the Lord, he said, "I've been," so basically it's the same thing all over again. One day the members of the heavenly court came again, and the accuser Satan came again. The Lord asked, "Where have you come from?" Satan said, "I've been patrolling the earth, watching everything that's going on." The Lord asked Satan, "Have you noticed my servant Job again? He's the finest man in all earth. He is blameless, a complete man of integrity. He fears God and stays away from evil and maintained his integrity, even though you urged me to harm him without cause." Satan replied to the Lord, "Skin for skin, a man will give up everything he has to save his life. But reach out and take it away, his health, he will surely curse you to your face." He said, "All right, do everything but spare his life." And guess what? he struck Job with terrible boils from head to his feet, like fully covered. And but Job, so Job's wife said, "Are you still trying to maintain your integrity? Curse God and die." Job said, "You foolish, you talk like a foolish woman. Should we accept only good things from the hand of God and never expect anything bad?" So in all this, Job said nothing wrong. And Job and his three friends came. Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna say all. I'm gonna just spell out their names. Eliphaz was the first one. Bildad. Second one is Zophar. So far, these friends seem super cool. Like I wish I had friends like them. But Job had a super speech. He was like super depressed. He was like, "Take away the day I was born, curse it. Let there be no joy," and all this stuff. Why wasn't I born dead? I would have been in a better place with the kings of all kings and all that stuff. I wish I would have never had to see the wicked light and all that stuff, the wicked cause and all that. Like a baby never to see light. They long for death. They search for death more eagerly for hidden treasure and all this stuff. Why have why what I always feared has happened to me. What I dreaded has come true. I have no peace, no quietness. I have no rest. Only trouble comes. And then Eliphaz, the first dude I said, spelled out his name. He replied, "Would you be patient and speak a little? Let me speak for who could keep from speaking out?" He said, "In the past, you've encouraged many people. You have strengthened those who were weak. Your words have supported those who were falling. You encouraged those with shaky knees. But now, when trouble strikes, you lose heart. You are terrified when it touches you. Doesn't your I don't know how to say that, reverence for God give you confidence? Doesn't your life of integrity give you hope?" And basically kept going. And then he said, "If God doesn't trust his own angels and has charged his messengers with foolishness, how much less will he trust the people he made of clay? They are made of dust, crushed as easily as a moth. They are alive in the morning but dead by the evening, gone forever without a trace. Their tent cords are pulled and the tent collapses and they die in ignorance." But I just skipped a whole lot of it. But his friend was super nice. Like, not nice, but that was like a motivational speech that, like, if I was Job, I haven't read anything yet, but if I was Job, I would have been like, "Thank you, like, I appreciate you because you helped me realize," because that's something like I can agree on, like, I went through is like, uh, practice what you preach, you know what I'm saying? Like, Job, like, Job, it said that Job was like, his encouragement and all that stuff would stop people from being afraid whenever he spoke to them and all this stuff. He was helping them. But now, whenever he's by himself and facing what his people face that he helped, he's crushed, But he's the strongest one that they know. So it's kind of like some very good character development. I feel like that's going to continue to go on, and I just can't wait to see it. So I hope that you have a blessed one. This video is going to probably be 9 minutes. I hope you have a blessed one. God loves you. I love you. Go check out my TikTok at Quick Dating Ministries with DM. It's going to be brief blessings on January 25th whenever you're seeing this. But I hope you have a blessed one. Keep your head up. There's nothing worse that you can go through than what Job went through. And if you are going through it, keep your head up. I believe in you and I love you, man. Have a blessed one. Peace.